Oh, you can hear. Oh, hi. I didn't think you guys could hear me. Hi, how's it going, y'all? Y'all having a good night? Also, thank you guys for pointing and laughing right on cue. Thank you so much for really coming out full flock, full force, and doing that for me. I appreciate it. Appreciate you a lot. Hi. Hello, chat. How are we doing tonight? Hope you guys are. Oh, sorry. Hey, hi, hello, all you beautiful people. How are we doing tonight? There we go. There's the normal thing. It has been an evening. Okay. How many? We are 3 or 4 ads of the way through. Okay, cool. Once the ads start, I was working on my design project all day. That's so fair. I would love to say something similar. I would love to say that I've been working on stuff all day. I have not, actually. So much paper cutting. Oh, you poor dear. I have not. I have not been working a whole lot today. I kind of got burnt out. Fun fact, if you overwork yourself, you burn yourself out and then you can't do anything for a solid, like, day and a half. But then I edited some videos together, so that's why I was late, was I wanted to finish editing a video. But you guys clearly don't care about that according to the Discord poll, because according to the Discord poll, the thing that we are going to be doing today is script writing. I don't know why everybody voted for script writing, but fortunately I had an idea for what scripts I wanted to write. Yeah, burnout. It's a ooh, we're back from ads. Bada boom. Hi. Hello. Welcome. In a way, they're making a Joker movie, but this Joker doesn't sound like the Joker. What the Joker sounds like depends on the director, yada yada, Hollywood, blah blah blah. Personally, I voted for video editing. I think you are the only one who did, Vi. Yep, it's you and me, and I had technically voted for all of them because I'm the one who put the reactions there. But tonight we are instead editing scripts, and I had an idea for what way I wanted to do this, because there were a couple of different ways that I could have done this, but I came up with an idea. This shirt's really hot. It's very open, so you wouldn't think that it was super hot, but it's kind of warm. I think it's the material. The material is like not breathable at all, so it's very warm. But I figured out what I wanted to do. Here's what I'm doing. Here's what we're doing tonight. Tonight, for those of you who don't know, for the past few years now, I have been on and off working on a series called Dreamlocked. And Dreamlocked is an audio drama, kind of horror, kind of not, part of an ARG that I'm currently working on building. The problem with, the only reason why Dreamlocked isn't even more of a reality is because I have to put actual effort into writing scripts, and eventually there will be even more. Hi, Waterside, thank you for the ice cream, I appreciate it. There will be even more stuff to do once the scripts are written. However, what that means is that first things first, I need to write the scripts. And one of the ways that I wanted to build out this world. Bloster Fun, what kind of ice cream are you eating? Also, Bloster Fun, are you new here? Hang on, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hang on a second. Hold on a mome. Hold on just a mome. Beep. No, you're not. It's me, Ultra. Wait a minute. Ultra. Which Ultra? I know a few Ultras. Not MK. Right? Goku! Oh my gosh, hi! I was editing a video that you were a part of just the other day. How have you been, man? I hope you're well. Okay, that's what. Okay. Doggos. Dog? Where? Dog? No, cat. I have a cat now. that's the big boo the big thing that's been happening in my life lately is I have a cat, and she's very chaotic and very sweet and very delightful, and I love her with all my heart of hearts. But anyways, imagine it was a dog. I have a dog back in Minnesota. Also, yes, I agree. Dancing Shadow. But. One thing that I was worried about when when I realized, oh crap, the thing for today is script writing. I don't have any short films that I am super passionate about scripting at the moment. What I do have is Dreamlocked. But I also don't want to, like, spoil it a bit. I was going to say something, but your pet made me forget. She does that a lot. I didn't want to spoil the story itself. Because I have that part of the way done, at least. And so what I realized I can do is I can do the world building stuff that I have been doing on and off, because that is not super spoiler heavy, but it is script writing, so it fits and everybody wins. So the way that I am doing extra world building, eventually Dreamlocked is going to have its own website. And on this website, you are going to be able to find little hidden clues about the world that this story and the stories around it takes place in. And in the story of Dreamlocked, I was going to say, a wise man from Dragon Ball Legends once said, "End of the line." Well, it's not my end yet, baby! What was I saying? Line? We're going to be doing world building. In order to get into the program that the main characters of Dreamlocked get into, you need to conduct an interview. And they didn't just pick the first 4 random participants of this interview. No. What they did was they interviewed, so far, working number is 100 people. Can we get a D&D one-shot in Dreamlocked's world, please? No, because it'll basically be a D&D one-shot. There's a chapter for that. Just you wait, Josie. Have patience, young one, even though you're older than me. Are you older than me? Only people who have played 6th anniversary of Dragon Ball Legends. I have not. I do not know that because I have not played that, and I probably won't because I'm not a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. Or Dragon Ball anything fan. World building, character development, creature/item characteristics or encounters. Maybe. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea either. Considering some of the different aspects of the game, that might not be the worst idea. I turned 21 in January, you do the math. Well, I turned 21 in May, so yes, you are older than me. Kind of. You're older than me by a few months, but I'm still gonna call you young one because you're shorter than me, so L. You were born January 21st, 2198. Josie's from the future. Josie would make sense as a time traveler. Josie's got that energy about them, I think. That's a good thing, by the way. Pinky promise. I've rambled long enough. We're world building. We're writing interviews. Some of them are going to be funny. Some of them aren't going to make sense until you guys have the context of the thing, and that's okay. It doesn't need to make sense. What it does need is to be written, and that's what we're doing today. So, without further ado, we're starting with a blank thing. I got the other dreams up here, and then I'm also going to grab my notes because I have a couple of characters that I promised some old, no longer friends that I would do this, and I intend to keep that promise. Hi, Donnelly. Oh, I need to hop into the shareholders chat. Whoops, hang on. I need to do that real quick, because this is a side quest Saturday, so I'm supposed to hang out in the shareholders chat so that I don't get too bored. Boop. That's the actual shareholders chat. There we go. Shareholders VC. All right, I'm there. Shareholders, if you would like to join me, you are more than welcome to. Howdy, neighbor Reno. Yes, that was a Simpsons reference. Excellent. New and old, I don't know some of you. Nice to meet y'all. Donnelly, actually, you do know Blocks for Fun. Blocks for Fun used to go by Ultra Instinct Goku. Is the time travel thing because I get very androgynous gay person vibes as an androgynous gay person? No, you just have time traveler vibes. Not all time travelers are gay, Josie. It's very close-minded of you to think that way. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I had to do it. I had to do it to him. Okay. Goku. Yeah, you guys remember Goku. Come on, you all know Goku. Okay. This aspect ratio might look a little jank. I feel like every time traveler is queer. I disagree. My dad also gives off excellent time traveler energy, and that man is straight as an arrow, which is really weird because look what he created. Anyways. I hear you strong. Okay, so first things first is Danny Harris. Okay, wait, no, hang on. Hold on, wait, stop. I'm already stopping things because I should organize this from the get-go, but I don't know how I should organize it. What are we doing? World building. We are doing world building. Hi, Flo! Hi! I haven't met any of your streams lately, but hello, I hope you're well. I am doing fan-freaking-tastically. I'm late tonight. That's the kicker here. But I'm doing pretty okay other than that. Going Ghost. Much love, Vi. Come back whenever you're ready. I've just been told by all my friends there's no way I ever thought you were straight. Just look at yourself 100% gay. Why am I friends with so many people like that? And then I'm the one who's passing. It was a Danny Phantom reference. Oh! I haven't seen it. Much like basically every popular TV show, unless it's White Collar, Psych, or Streamer Pay Attention to Chat Challenge. I'm paying attention to chat. What do you mean? He's gonna forgot this line because he's Danny Phantom. What are you guys talking about? What do you mean? I haven't really been streaming. My girlfriend has been super sick and just had surgery. Oh dear. I wish all the best for both of you. Yes, what about Danny Phantom? I am aware that that is a TV show. I keep thinking in my head he's gonna catch them all because he's Danny Phantom. That's not what the show's for. We haven't even been live for 15 minutes and already it's gone. Everything is gone. We're talking about Danny Phantom. I'm aware that you're talking about Danny Phantom. What about Danny Phantom? I didn't know that what Vi was saying was a Danny Phantom reference. I thought that Vi was just saying, I'm gonna lurk a little bit. What about him? What about it? The stream has turned into chaos. What stream of mine doesn't? Let's be real, especially when it's a shareholder stream. Okay, I should organize this. I should organize this.
Intake immediately.
Cheers, Hyde. No, that's his catchphrase. I wouldn't know! I haven't seen the show! Let's watch Danny Phantom live on stream. No, I'll get copyright. Twitch will ban me because Nickelodeon will get mad. Or, no, wait. Is it Nickelodeon? No, it's not Nickelodeon. It's not PBS Kids. Twitch has AI bots looking at me all the time. Listen, I'm aware. Listen, I am aware that he goes ghost. I'm aware that it's his thing. I watched the death battle between him and, not Ben 10, between him and the Kid Dragon, whatever his name is. I watched that death battle. I am aware of his powers and abilities. I know who he is. I just have never seen the show, okay? Alright? Cool. Keep mixing Pokemon and Danny Pokemon. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hang on a minute. Okay, hold on. I need to open up a different window. Hang on a minute. Okay, if I do this... Wait. If I do this, and then I do this. You guys can no longer see that window, right? 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 Right. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go into Dreamland. I'm gonna go to the thing. Via Yugo Shigo Sim. Is Shigo from Danny Phantom? Is that where Shigo's from? She's the girl with the black upper lip, right? That's like her makeup thing. That's the Shigo. That's where she's from? I said Popeyes earlier. Ooh, nice. No, Shigo's from Kim Possible. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that show either, so how am I supposed to know? Anyways. What's the something unfortunate that happened? You got what and there's no soy sauce? Oh, you poor dear. Sprinkle some salt on it. It has the same effect. Yeah,
My
sure
friend,
it does.
you have
hang
met
on.
a
Hold on.
terrible,
Wait,
terrible
stop.
demise.
Hold on.
But, I don't feel too bad about it.
Where's the background music?
After all, if it weren't from me, it would have just been from someone else, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead. But that's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance, you know? Sometimes a story is just a story. If you try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. I had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. And not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe and thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know? Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. So just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then I realized I'd made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know? Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday, or rather, they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks, and then probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomach and then they all die. At least that's what I've heard. You know, I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds, or any kind for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread.
There you go. Immediately. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate the hydrate. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Got the self-care 2 out of 3. Big preach. Today's fit is serving English teacher realness. Donnelly, you honor me. Remember when I used to spam hydrates? Oh, it wasn't just you, Goku. Hi, Verana. Welcome in. Some days we gotta compile every Mr. Hippo speech just to see you acting it out. Someday, I want to be able to recite it word for word just from the fact that I've listened to it as many times as I have. No, absolutely not. That one's long enough. That's why I chose that one. Is A, it's my favorite, but also B, that one is long enough. Thank you very much. Where is my super suit? Hang on. Oh, let me get the thingy switch back over. Sorry, chat. Here we go. What? Where's my super suit? That would be fun. Uh-huh. No, this is the ad. Dang it. Yes, I'm aware that I'm currently signed in as myself, Google. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that piece of information. There's Project Andromeda. There's Andromeda. They have the same taste. Yeah, they do. Trust. Trust. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Just trust. Just trust. Wow. Ooh, what is what? It reminds me of a time I was with my good friend Orville. We went and fed the ducks and the sourdough bread and the harrigaburger. Where did all of my interviews go? I swear I had them written. I swear to the gods. Google, you have successfully signed into yourself. Are you aware that you are signed into yourself? Press X to find out if you're signed into yourself. Are you signed into yourself? Do you think I'm signed into myself? Oh! I found the interviews. I found them. Okay. Okay. That's script 1. Okay, so it's probably script 2, 3, and 4 as well. Okay. Interviews. Donnelly, you could log on here and then force me to listen to that. You could, if you weren't a coward. I'm sorry, I don't mean that. You don't have to if you don't want to. There's absolutely zero pressure. I don't mean that in the slightest. You can do whatever you are most comfortable with. If you are not comfortable with that, you do not need to do that. Cool? Cool. Where? Google, why are you so disorganized all the time? Hang on, you know what? No, title. We're gonna go with title. Because this is how I have it usually organized. Dreamlocked. 1. There we go. You, new tab. You, new tab. I'm pulling up my old interviews so that I have something to work with here. So that I know the template, etc., blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm aware! Thank you so much for your help, Google. I have a plugin installed. I have an extension. Everybody in a nutshell. No, I am a coward. I'm a little B word. I can't say that on stream. How dare you? Okay, alright. What are you saying? No, it makes it much easier for me. Okay. We're gonna start every interview with this, so let me bring this over here, and then just copy paste it. Cool. Let's see. Okay, that's what I was doing. I remember what I was doing. I'm gonna try and be smart about this, right? I'm gonna try and be smart about this because there's at least 100 interviews, right? So what I'm gonna do, streamer's talking to herself, she's lost it. Donnelly, that's literally my entire job description. That is literally everything that is my job description. That is how I work as an OSDD 1A system. We're watching The Descent into Madness. Descent? I'm already there! Anyways. Okay, Leslie is interview 7. Okay, alright. Good, I'm glad. Why doesn't this automatically number? Why doesn't you? For Pete's sake. Descent into Madness, 10 sanity left. I have 10 left? That's way more than I thought. I thought I was in the negatives by now. I'm just imagining that you do this when you're doing work alone with nobody watching. You just yell at your computer all the time, man. Gets too quiet if I don't. Hi, Awesome Bomb. Okay. Well, this is a little bit of an issue. Hang on. Maybe it's not. If I just... Yeah, okay, that's fine. 4, 5, 6, 7 is Leslie. What's the next one? The next one is Sure it is. Sure it is. What's not gonna work? What? Quack? What? What? What am I looking at? Oh, by all means, let me continue the trend in chat. Let's just keep it going. Keep up the quacks, man. Oh, shoot, Verana has a stock. I need to get Verana's stock. You guys can't see this, right? No, you can't. Good. Verana, you are at 2 stocks, which puts you a great deal above your fellows. You have shot up 4 places with a single stock. Well done. Proud of you. I just clicked off the window. Hang on, wait. Yes, 1 behind Awesome Bomb. Who would win that one? What? Who would win what? Waterside. Waterside. Immediately Waterside. If not Waterside, then either Vi or Zoidbee. But Waterside was there for like all of the Subnautica streams, so she had a gigantic like head start over everybody else who started watching consistently. Okay. Don't. Immediately don't. No! Do not eat a crap ton of wasabi, Josie! Streamer, we can't hear Discord. Oh! That's what you guys are saying! Okay, hang on. There we go, desktop. There you go, now you guys can hear Discord. Why didn't you guys say you couldn't hear Discord?
Yeah.
Why didn't you guys start with that? It's fine.
Anyway, as I was saying, chat.
I was so confused. I didn't know. What do you mean? Who else am I talking to? We just did. What do you mean we just did? Because my quacks didn't quack. Oh, you've been quacking? Wait, hold on. Donnelly, are you in here?
Wait.
Oh, Donnelly, I haven't heard your quacks at all.
Yeah, I haven't heard him either.
Donnelly, continue quacking.
Oh, Donnelly's deafened. That's why.
Oh, yeah. We can't hear you.
Okay, I'm not having all of it. I have like an eighth of it on the chopstick.
What do you mean?
There we go.
There's Donnelly. Vi, what do you mean, how is chat supposed to know? I said I'm gonna hop in the shareholders VC. When you didn't hear anybody, but I was talking to people who weren't chat. Vi, I've been yelling at you a lot. I've been yelling at you a lot lately. I am so sorry. I'm a bad friend sometimes. I apologize. Kinda too busy quacking. Ah, I see. Man, this shirt's hot.
Okay, I have like a quarter of the wasabi on the chopstick going in the mouth.
I thought you were talking to yourself.
Make sure you have something that can quench the heat.
Yeah, get a glass of milk or something. Okay. To be fair, that's not a bad assumption. That's fair. That's a fair thing. No, quench. Quench. Quench the heat.
Not that bad.
You goofball. It's not that bad. Sorry, I'm sorry. That's really mean. I'm sorry.
I'm literally just saying the spice is not as bad as I've had previously. At least right now.
That's gonna come back to bite you in the you-know-where.
I know it's gonna bite me in the ass. So...
Thank you for saying it when I did not have the courage to say it. I applaud your cursing, Josie.
Sorry,
Wow.
how much
Wow. Okay, awesome. Okay, all right, sure.
Well,
Gonna get the
okay,
names wrong, huh?
listen
Okay.
here, streamer.
I'm listening, and I'm right here. What do you want from me? Are you gonna tell me you didn't get the names wrong? Because that we all know that's a bald-faced lie. You're a bald-faced liar.
I have a hard time talking.
So do I. Listen, if I'm one of the people who's allowed to make fun of you because I expect you to make fun of me when I do something like it.
Streamer, look towards
awesome,
Discord real quick.
Did awesome? Okay, awesome.
If-
Your audio just like you're awesome. You're awesome. Your audio just got sent to the shadow realm. Also, I saw it. Don't worry.
The frick you mean, my?
Your audio went like, and it was just very funny to me.
Two things on that one, streamer.
Yes.
One,
Yes.
nice pun, thanks to my little profile picture of the Dark Magician on Discord.
What's the
Also,
pun?
two,
What?
so my profile picture on Discord is the Dark Magician from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, cool. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh,
And-
so I don't know anything about it.
And the Shadow Realm is the dub's version of saying that a person died
Oh, interesting.
in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. So, you making that pun, I kind of cracked up. Second thing, I hate you.
That's okay. You're not the first. You won't be the last.
Touche.
Why is that so far? Why? What?
Right.
Why did that?
I came in.
What? Like a wrecking ball? Odd.
I hate you.
No, you don't. Otherwise, why are you here? What even is streamer doing? So currently, I am working on some world building for an audio drama that I am making. There are 100 interviews that I need to write out that are completely unimportant to the story of it, but it builds out the world a little bit. Yes, 100. So...
One with 2 zeros next to it?
That is correct, yes. I've already written 4 of them, and that's the 4 that are important to the main plot. And then, how many interviews are we going to write? 100. Yes, correct. That's entirely too many. Vi, I'm an overachiever. I'm going to college for 4 degrees and several certificates.
Streamer is coming up with a crap ton of lore.
Oh, listen to me. 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 This
I'm
lore,
listening.
this lore has been in the making for 6 or 7 years. That is how long I've been building this ARG. Nameless is part of it. Fun fact, the book that I wrote that you can go buy using the link that's in the chat currently, this is part of the ARG that I have been building literally since freshman year of sophomore year of high school. That is what has been occupying all of my spare time, except for the spare time that I've allotted to this, school, more school, dad stuff, family stuff, etc., blah, blah, blah. So, I guess, school is not free time. No, but it takes up some of your free time because of homework.
And let's be all honest with ourselves, school is kind of gay.
No.
Okay, never mind.
School is like one of the straightest places I know. What are you talking about?
Then you
Well, my
obviously
school,
have not
not
gone
a
to a
liberal arts
vocational
college.
high school.
No, I have not. You were correct.
Trust me. At my local vocational high school in my county,
Mm-hmm.
I saw maybe a third or so of my senior class was LGBTQ plus, and I'm proud of them for it. I mean, heck, I'm that myself.
you're part of the club. My brother in Christ, he made the sandwich.
But I didn't join the LGBTQ plus until I was out of high school.
Josie L.
Mhm.
That's what you get for eating a crap ton of wasabi. I told you not to do that.
It wasn't a crap ton. It wasn't a crap ton. It was a quarter of the dollar.
I don't care how much it was. If you eat wasabi, it's gonna be spicy. Especially because we're white.
It's in the Midwest. I thought it'd be Midwest spicy.
No! Why would you ever assume that something is going to be Midwest spicy? Never assume something is going to be Midwest spicy. Always be pleasantly surprised if it is. Otherwise, we die.
I hope
okay.
you know. I hope you know, streamer. I acted that out all in the call.
Trust me, I speak with experience. I ate a spoonful once. It didn't feel good, and I'm Asian. I feel like spoonful of wasabi. I feel like spoonful of wasabi is the evil Mary Poppins. I know that evil Mary Poppins already exists in the musical version, but like I feel like that's the counter to a spoonful of sugar is a spoonful of wasabi. It just makes you feel nauseous. That I am definitely correct. Midwest spicy. Yeah, listen, there is a difference between spicy things and Midwest spicy things, okay? Don't you know?
Yeah. Yeah, my parents.
Streamer, you sounded Canadian.
Black pepper is spicy.
I sounded Minnesotan, thank you very much. What is Midwest spicy?
Midwest spicy?
Not spicy. It's the thing that
Midwest spicy is thinking black pepper is spicy.
Okay, well even okay, no, that's just baby spicy. Midwest spicy is like ooh, it's got a little bit of kick to it, but the kick is banana peppers. Not black pepper. Black pepper isn't spicy.
No, it is not.
And
this is coming from somebody from the Northeast.
Fair.
Okay, I will agree though. Pickled banana peppers do have a bit of a kick.
Sometimes. No! Donnelly is just no. Donnelly disapproves. Donnelly is shaking his head rapidly.
Pickled banana peppers.
Shake my head.
Like the one you get at Subway or whatever.
Where's that from? What was that from? That's from something. It doesn't matter. What am I doing here? Hang on a second.
You are making a script.
I am, but I'm organizing stuff first. Okay, hold on. Here's what I'm doing. Okay, here's what I'm doing. Okay, all right. Here's what I'm doing. Let's do. What would dream?
The thing.
Let's do the fork in the garbage disposal. Let's do Danny Harris. Danny Harris will be first, in spite of my ex.
Oop.
I'll show you guys later. Then we will have Sally Rennings. Then we'll just start from the top and work our way down to the bottom eventually. By the way, Danny Harris is how we got to Danny Phantom. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes so much sense. Oh, okay. All right. Next one is gonna be the mini golf one.
Streamer, when you said "oh," your audio this time went to the Shadow Realm.
Good. I'm here for it. I love it. I need to re-listen to an episode of Distractable to figure out what I mean. Frog Cafe. Frog Cafe is gonna be one of them.
Oop. I love it.
Cafe. Daz Witches know the Frog Cafe. Okay. Frog Cafe? Yes, I'm making the Frog Cafe canon in Dreamlocked. Sorry, just got back here. Yes, Frog Cafe will be canon in Dreamlocked. It will happen. Am I canon to your ARG? You could be, potentially, in a way. In a way, shape, or form. Clueless.
Are we all canon?
No. One person who has frequented this stream definitely is. Although she hasn't frequented this stream a whole lot since I've been back, but that's okay. Well, Frog Cafe is where the Daz are. This is true. Well, no, it's not going to be like the Frog Cafe full and proper. It's just going to be like a nod to the Frog Cafe. I'm not canon. I'm not a she. Tragic. This is true. I'm head canon. Donnelly, I could make a canon. It's not gonna. Also, you're using the wrong. That's the wrong canon, Donnelly. That's not the right canon. That's the canon that like explodes.
Kaboom.
That's the kaboom canon. Story canon is CANON. Yeah. There you
that
go.
kind of canon.
There you go, Awesome Bomb. I know what I said. Donnelly is a canon. You know what? Screw it. I'm putting Donnelly in it, and I'm putting parentheses turned into a canon. There. Donnelly is now canon by being a canon on a pirate ship. I'm gonna make it on a pirate ship. On a pirate ship. What's your idea?
Uh-oh.
Donnelly's Cannon should be a company that supplies firearms.
No, these are not real things. These are all dreams.
Oh.
People are being interviewed about their dreams. That's what's going on here. That's why the Frog Cafe is in it at all. Donnelly, you got to be a canon. Exactly. I'm also gonna have Ray's spooky dream in there as well. And then I need to go back and I need to watch an episode of Distractable, but it's okay because I'm more than willing to.
Streamer, I'm gonna put on hold the cover of A City Never Sleeps.
Okay, that's completely okay. Also, Donnelly, yes. That's an excellent idea. I'm doing that. Add despair. Rest in pieces.
I realized, streamer, when I talked to you last, which was like last Saturday, that I told you last Saturday I was gonna pick it up the day after. It's been a week.
That's fine, man. I took like over a couple years to get this album out, so you can take as long as you want.
Vi?
She's muted, but she's here. Hi, Vi.
There's a Vi in the chat. Hi, Vi.
There do be a Vi in the chat. I'm skipping the ads. Want a break from the ads? By joining the call.
If you tap now,
perfection.
If you tap now, you get. I'm screwing it up.
It's fine. It's fine.
You're 30 minutes of free listening on us.
I hate everything. I'm never going back. You can't bring me back, Spotify non-premium.
I have them. Hang on. Sorry, streamer. Hang on a second.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Are you using the student version or the regular?
What?
If you put in the name of your college to the student version, where it's only $5 a month.
The student version.
Yeah.
The student version of
Spotify Premium.
Oh, I'm on my dad's family plan.
Oh.
Yeah. But thank you. That is a helpful tip. And I will be sure to spread the word about that, because that's actually really cool. Okay. Okay. If you guys have any other dream ideas, by all means, go ahead and list them. For now, we're going to go with interview 001. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to start a new page for interview 001. 001. Okay. And then this is Danny, right? Yes, okay. You know those dreams where you're driving and then the car stops carring, the car crash dreams. What? What are you talking about? Is that just a me thing? Maybe it might be that I'm someone who doesn't have them. That makes me weird. To be fair, I also pretty much only have either horrendous nightmares or dreams where I'm flying around and having a lovey-dovey time. So I think I also am just scared of dying in a motor vehicle related accident. That's fair. I can absolutely respect that. Someone should dream they are a vampire. Ooh, maybe. Maybe. My dreams are just mundane most of the time. That's fair. I have a reoccurring dream where I forget my shoes to places. Interesting. Whoops, that's not how you spell that. There you go. I think. Maybe? I'm not getting any red lines. We'll go with it. Oh, I get it. Yeah. You get it. Slow brain. That's okay. That's completely fair. What's Daniel's or Dandelion's thing? Or video game designer. How do these interviews go? Hang on. Hold on a second. I need to... Whoops. Hold on. I need... Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your cats. Hold on. Let me bring up Jax real quick, actually. Which one's Jax? 17. So that's 2, I think, isn't it? No, it's 3. There we go. Oh, whoops, hang on. Let's try and not leak my email account. My dreams are boringly predictable, like just related to stuff I think about when I'm awake. That's fair. That's completely fair. Not all of these dreams are going to be like normal, you know? I also have a dream where my teeth fall out. That one's pretty. I've had my fair share of those. I haven't had a teeth dream yet. Good. Count yourself among the lucky. Any nickname? Okay, got it. Okay. Beep, and then we come over here, and we do bip. And then how did I get this so nice looking? Hang on. How did I do that?
Quack.
Thank you.
Thanks, Donnelly.
No. Is it this? No. How do I change? How do I do that? It's been so long since last I've seen my son. Let's do this monster.
To the man behind the slaughter.
Behind slaughter! Sorry.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
Oh, yeah, no. Donnelly, I have those ones as well. I have dreams of, like, dying heroically. You know what I mean? Like saving everybody's life and it being super dramatic. And there's, like, explosions everywhere. I have those dreams. I had a dream last night that I remember. What was it? I'll put it in. What am I doing? I'm trying to figure out how to... Hang on. Where is my... No. Format? Maybe format? Double spaced. Ah! Okay, hold on. Let's double space all of this. Double space. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit nicer to look at. Unlike... I'm not going to say that. That's a little too self-deprecating even for me. I had a mermaid dream, but the mermaids were having a music festival. Ooh, that's really cool. I still need to watch H2O Just Add Water. I really do. Whoops, that's not what I want. All I know is Arnar Clear de Condensation. Ah, wait, hold on. Jack's buddy Ethan was in there just before him. Hang on, wait a minute. Hold on. Which one's Jack? Ah! Ethan! There we go. I shouldn't capitalize that. Hang on. Ethan. There we go. Wait, I should pick a break. Okay, there we go. I'm a real one. I've watched it so many times. That's so fair. That is so valid. We love context clues. Pronouns are important.
Agreed. Because if you screw those up, people are gonna hate you. Hate.
They're gonna hate you. Watch out! You don't want to get haped.
They're gonna hate you with a harp. What is even happening?
Nothing and everything all at the same time.
Nowhere and everywhere.
That's how every it gets.
It's the space between time.
Timey-wimey stuff. Danny says something. I'm just building a template at the moment.
Says something. Legitimately, he just said the word something.
They just said the word something. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have known better. I used those pronouns.
How are you supposed to know? You're good. You're golden. You're fine.
I'm kicking myself right now.
Well, don't do that. That sounds painful. And also, that sounds like too much flexibility to be exerting over this.
If I have a funny story, but I'm not gonna tell it.
Okay. Should I be frightened by that fact?
Well, actually, it's the fact that I can lift my leg and have my what? You know how you stretch out your leg, right? When you're before you like go and do exercises.
I know a few different
like,
ways.
Like you grab your ankle and come up. Shoot. Trying to explain it with words, and
well, that's your first mistake.
Shut up. Actually, wait, hang on. I may be able to explain this via camera. Stream won't be able to see it, but you'll be able to see it. Okay, so basically, I can get up here. Streamer, are you looking at this?
No.
Oh, crap.
I see.
Well, I'm showing this off. Yes, I am absurdly flexible in my legs.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, that hurts after a while. Ooh.
Don't do it. Stop.
No shit, Sherlock. Anyway. Where was that? Oh, right. I was still doing coursework. Oof. Sit back down in my chair. Alrighty. What was I doing about this? Right. I think I had that there, and boop. Check. Ooh. That's not too bad. And...
Oh, that's what I wasn't double spacing it at all. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, hang on a minute. Hold on a second. That makes so
streamer.
Much more sense. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. All right, hang on a second. Let me.
No, you're not.
I'm
You're
a little
fine.
Stupid. I'm a little dumb. I'm a little bit stupid.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
That's a little stretch.
You just said you're
streamer,
good at
where was the? I'm gonna look past that.
How? I'm taller than you.
Because you called me. You actually. I hate you. I hate you so much right now, streamer.
Why are Google Docs looking like that? Looking like what? Huh? What do you mean? I'm not even done yet, Donnelly. What do you want from me?
It be looking in dark mode.
They're like fancy. Well, yeah, I have a plugin because I don't like the bright mode. No, the application. What?
Wait.
What do you mean?
Wait, there's a dark mode for Google Chrome?
Yeah.
Well, no, not Chrome. Docs.
There's a dark mode for Google Docs on Chrome. It looks cooler than the regular.
For Google Docs.
It is cooler than regular Google Docs. Hang on. Where's the thingamajig? It's somewhere.
Yeah.
Here it is. Look, this thing. Flashbang. And then I can also make the pages white and black as well.
Wait.
But I like having the pages black. The Google Docs. Yeah, you heard me.
Where is it? I didn't get to see it on stream. Crap.
It's on Google somewhere. It's fine. Okay.
Well.
Describe subject. Outfit. Physical appearance. Any
The
personality traits that stand out.
is it an add-on?
No, it's an extension.
Well, go into the Chrome Web Store then.
That is where I found it. Okay, and then boop.
Docs.
Boop.
Dark
boop,
mode
boop,
Google
boop,
Docs.
Boop, 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 boop,
Boop. Boop.
boop. Donnelly got flashbanged. Haha. L.
Oh. Oh my god, I love it.
Isn't it great? I love it so
Yes!
incredibly much. It's so good.
Now the only thing that I need to do. Why is it off? No, don't want sepia.
Actually, let me do this really quick
Where's-
instead of that. Let me.
Streamer, you're
Copy
good
this.
with words. Is it sepia or sepia?
I say sepia, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
What are dreams? Who am I? Donnelly, wait for the thing to be written first.
It is sepia. I had it right the first time.
Oh, is it really?
No. Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know.
I had to look it up, but thanks to the dictionary definition, and there's a little thingamajig button
Mm-hmm.
to say the word and the pronunciation, and it's
Huh.
sepia.
Interesting.
Learn something new every day.
Did you guys know that caramel and caramel are different words? That with different
Yes.
definitions, they're not different pronunciations of the same word. They have entirely different definitions.
Really? Actually,
Yeah.
wait, hang on. I got caramel versus caramel.
Caramel is food related. Caramel is a place.
Caramel is the correct spelling when referring to a food or color, while caramel is a proper name for a person or place.
See?
Actually, Grammarly has a good article on this.
Indeed, it does.
Generally, caramel is defined as a light come on, awesome, get it right.
Words
Generally-
are hard.
Thank you, I know they are. Caramel is defined as a chewy light brown candy made from butter, sugar, milk, and God, I fucking hate this.
It's defined as a bit.
Is defined as a chewy, light brown candy made from butter, sugar, and milk or cream. Caramel and caramel are not different spellings of the same word. Caramel is the correct spelling if you're talking about food or colors. Caramel is a misspelling when used in those contexts, but is a word that can be used as a name for people or places.
What about butterscotch? What about butterscotch? It's delicious.
I have mixed opinions on butterscotch candy.
Yeah?
Like, it's good every once in a while, but having it every
What's the difference between butterscotch and caramel? Taste. Butter.
actually,
Vi, I shake your hand from across the
Actually-
internet. That's so perfect. Uh-huh.
it's not. Butter is not the difference between butterscotch and caramel.
You know what? Screw your logic, man. It's butter. The difference is butter. I'm kidding. What's the difference? It's the taste, but besides
butterscotch-
the taste.
Butterscotch is made with brown sugar and butter, while caramel is made with white sugar and butter.
Interesting. That's so cool.
Caramel is made by heating white granulated sugar to various stages, while butterscotch is made with brown sugar and butter, which gives it a deeper, more rounded flavor thanks to the butter and molasses. I think I lost streamer on that one.
No, I just got focused on writing.
Ah, that's all good. And we good, Dan. We gooch.
Daniel.
Now, what
Daniel
the
Harris.
fuck is toffee?
No, for real. Coffee spelled wrong.
Coffee
Exactly.
spelled wrong. Oh my lord. Actually, yeah. What is toffee? I'm doing all the research tonight. Is an English confection made by caramelizing sugar or molasses along with butter and occasionally flour.
Hi, Patch.
Patch? Patch? Patch!
Perch.
Hi, Patch!
Oh! Danny is
That's
the
just
mini golf.
butterscotch.
Exactly.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Cheers, Patch. Thank you so much.
I have a duty to fulfill.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Preach the stretch. Big preach. You've never had toffee? I feel like I've had it once. And I feel like it was tasty. I blame the British. You can blame so much on them. Anyways.
Streamer, did you posture check?
I did posture check, yes.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna posture check again, though, because I immediately fell out of it. Okay.
I just started dying out of nowhere.
Danny Harris is mini golf. Whoops. And then
That's a dash.
Sally Rennings is Snoopy.
Ba, 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 da, da, ba, ba. Sorry.
Ba ba da ba bo ba da bo ba da ba bo ba ba
Da, da. Ba, 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 ba.
banana 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 ba. Sorry.
Ba, ba, da, da, da.
Banana 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 ba.
Ba, ba.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Every time I hear
Okay.
the Peanuts theme, I immediately think to that one kid that just taps around and then lifts his head, goes to the other side.
It's basically caramel, not missing much. Oh, is it really?
Exotic butters.
Thank you for the exotic butters. Appreciate the exotic butters. What would excite Danny? Danny is a game developer. And they.
Oh, that's gonna be
Innovation.
rough to. That's rough to play in this deck.
They're a
Sorry,
game
I
dev.
am looking. I am looking at.
What excites a game dev? I need a game dev. Who here is a game dev?
Not me. You're looking at the wrong person here.
Catcher! Wait! Can I get Catcher? Wait, hold on. I'm DMing Catcher. Hang on. Hold on. Where's Catcher? I need Catcher. I need to find Catcher. Where's my DMs with Catcher? Catcher, oh Catcher, wherefore art thou, Catcher? Yes.
Well, yes, but actually no.
No, just yes.
Okay.
Can't go to the
Okay,
lane.
thank
That's
you,
a
Donnelly.
gay bar. I can't find Catcher. Where is Catcher? There's Catcher. I found Catcher.
I would usually say my favorite line, but I can't in this situation.
Hey, question. He might not be awake currently. He's on Do Not Disturb. But he's always on Do Not Disturb, so that doesn't really mean anything. I'm gonna say it anyways.
Kinda like
Hey,
me.
question.
I'm always on Do Not Disturb and just don't do anything about it.
Hypothetically speaking, you have been selected for, or sorry, no, you are being interviewed. No, I should save that for Catcher's thingamajig.
Yeah, I would keep selected then.
Wait, never mind. Chaos. Love you. Hope you're well. Bye. Shout out to Catcher with Coffee on Twitch. We love Catcher here. Game devs like, I guess it would depend on the kind of, on the game. I see. I wonder if they like caramel, butterscotch, or toffee the most. I will have to ask them. Okay, he's from the Midwest because I said that I made them say, "Full call me Dandelion." I bet game devs like caffeine. You're so right. I'm guessing toffee because it looks like coffee. So true.
Wendy? I don't remember him using this card in the anime. That is really weird. Anyway. Don't mind me, streamer. I'm just,
being sucked into a game. Seuss trapped inside arcade machine. Seuss? Who is Seuss? Or are you trying to say SOS? Blues. Snooze.
Snooze!
Shame, non-Gravity Falls watcher. Whoa. Whoa, hang on. Why is Vi not a mod anymore? Is that showing up on anybody else's end? Vi, where is your sword? Did I take that away somehow? Oh. Never mind, it's back.
Huh?
Does anybody else see that? I see a message from Vi with no badges on it. I saw that. Okay, good. What in the world?
Oh, wait, in the chat?
In the chat, yeah.
Yeah! Wait a...
The Shame Non-Gravity Falls watcher has no badges next to it.
Huh.
Weird. Vi broke the system. Twitch did an oopsies. Yeah, they're kind of known for it. What? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who would ever say that? Get rid of this. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to get rid of. Hang on. Whoops. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of you. I love the bunny emotes. No, the bunny emotes are so great. I adore it.
But I'm being good. Don't get rid of me.
Oh, that's what's going on. Why is that? No, wait. Why is... No. Stop. Why is... No. Stop it. Get some help.
What did I do?
Not you. Me.
Oh.
Let's do that? No. But I see. I'm so smart all the time. And I say, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I say, hey. What's going on?
What's going on?
The duck walked up to a lemonade stand, and he said to the man, run to the stand. Hey! Bump, bump, bump. Got any grapes? I love the bunnies and the
man
otters.
said no,
oh my
but
word.
We sell lemonade, but it's cool when it's fresh and it's
I
all homemade.
love the otters. I love the otters so much. I love the otters so much. Waterside, how do you always get the most perfect emotes for any situation? Did you have to sell your soul for these emotes? Is that what happened? I'll bet that's what happened. I would come. I can't say these things out loud, Donnelly.
Let's see.
That's not capitalized. There we go. I wish my shift button worked.
Alright, so...
Nah, I just subscribed to Oh, I just subscribe to him. Ah, I see.
Set 3, play
yes,
Twin
listen. Shoot, Waterside, I need to make more emotes happen, because currently the only subscriber emote that I have is Shadow Dance.
1 for 1.
No, it's 1 for all.
I was talking about a Yu-Gi-Oh card there.
I figured. Yeah, see, Donnelly gets me. Okay.
Synchro cheese. Can activate cards.
Why is my third
effects in
monitor
response? The
all for none. Whoa, evil musketeers.
If you synchro summon a warrior, I'm just gonna go.
The all for one dress to impress TikToks. No, I have not. Or is that just me and my Weird For You page? That might just be you and your Weird For You page. But honestly, I can't judge. My For You page is currently extremely lovey-dovey. And also, a lot of cosplay and a lot of VTubers. That's my For You page at the moment. Lovey-dovey stuff, cosplay stuff, and VTubers. I don't get too many Dress to Impress vids. I don't get any. Some I got through gifted stuff. Aww! That's so great. I need that third one. I need the Focus Mantis. I saw a Breaking Bad one today, though. That was funny. Interesting. Keyboard ASMR. This is a terrible keyboard for ASMR. I would need like the super expensive clicky mechanical keyboards, and I have no interest in getting one of those. I see like Dress to Impress people dressed as All for One and Shigaraki with the creepy music from the anime. Very clunky and aggressive slow taps. I don't type pretty, okay? I just don't. Never learned how to, never want to learn how to. I can type when I'm not looking if I'm texting on my phone. Aside from that, I have no interest. Hey, what would... Okay, this person is definitely from the Midwest. I now have a laptop so you can never hear when I type now. Perfect. Stealth mode. 2 sets of otters! Double the otters, double the fun. Is it about this project or is it about other things? Hang on. Ah, it is about the test group. Okay, interesting. Okay. It's not a project, it's a test group. Keep that in mind, Sky. The two smooshing together. I know, it's so great. Oh my word, that is so delightful. That makes my heart so happy. Oh, that makes my heart so happy. Let's see. Let's see. What would peering into the mind of a game dev, what would the game dev fear? What would a game dev be scared of here? Donnelly is having a very strong reaction. This is hilarious. Game devs are afraid of... No, I'm not putting that in the script. At least not on stream. It's true, though. It is true, but what would they be scared of from their own mind, not from the internet? What about the test group would scare a game dev the most? Bugs. That's the main story. We're not don't worry about that. Hang on. That's it. Spoilers, Donnelly. Spoilers. Insects. What are we brainstorming? Okay. So... Sorry, this is not an angry this thing. This is a... Let me collect my thoughts really quick, this thing. So... Dreamlocked is a story about 4 kids who go to a test group for a new piece of technology that is going to be used for therapy. This machine can link 2 minds together, and you can essentially explore your mind in this dreamscape. But these 4 kids get locked into the machine, hence the name Dreamlocked. Working on the game and the power going out and losing everything. But no. Yeah, that's just general fears. What about the test group would scare a game dev? What about being a part of this project would scare a test group? Human insignificance, the tax man. These are all just general fears. Or it's not what do you fear most, it's what about the test group seems to be the most scary. They're mean. That could maybe work. I could spin that. Wait, so someone's scared of them being stuck? No. No one is scared of that happening because they're all dead. No. So, these interviews are essentially an application to be a part of this test group for this piece of technology. They get paid. It's like a medical study, right? In the story, things go wrong. But currently, nothing has gone wrong because nothing has even happened. This is just world building. And currently, Elizabeth, who is a recurring character in the story, is interviewing Dandelion Harris. And is asking Danny, what scares you the most about being a part of this test group? May you re-ask what you're trying to think of. What about this test group scares Danny the most? It's right there. Look, it's right here. This is the question that I'm trying to figure out an answer to. What's the test group? Donnelly, were you not listening to anything I just said? That it won't pay them. No, they're getting paid. It's a medical thing. That would be like Mayo Clinic not paying you for being part of a test study. Donnelly, that it won't pay them enough. They already know how much money they're signing up for. It was an ad. Ideas being stolen because the other people are seeing the... Oh! Becoming pregnant. That's not how it works! Donnelly, listen! Donnelly! Alright. Anyways. Ad break is happening. Well, get on with it, Twitch. Come on. I'm not wrong, though. You're not wrong. It is a terrifying reality that can happen. However, it's not what we're talking about here. I like the ideas being stolen thing. I might go with that, Waterside. Trying to figure out how Danny would word that. Like drug test? Is this like a medical test group? Yes, it is a medical test group. I keep telling you this. Donnelly. Yes, it is a medical test group. Not like a drug test, more like an equipment test. They're not testing the effects of drugs. They're saying, hey, we are going to have you use our new piece of equipment, and we are going to pay you to take it for a test drive. I thought you were talking about a game testing group for the first half of this. No. No. It is a medical test group for a piece of equipment that is meant to reshape the world of therapy. Accidentally killing someone. That would work better for someone else. Hold on to that idea. That'll work better for somebody else that I'm thinking of. I'm gonna go with what Waterside said. I'm gonna go with Waterside's idea because it's an excellent idea. I'm just trying to figure out how to word it now. Waterside fits this character. Your idea does fit a different character. I'm probably going to write it into Ethan's, maybe? Maybe Ethan's. Maybe maybe the Clueless one. That might be interesting. Married in Red moment. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's a game they played on GT Live. Oh, that makes sense then. I don't watch a lot of GT Live. I live for GT Live. Do you live for GT Live, or do you live for GT Live? Or do you live for GT Live? Who knows? These are the questions that all great philosophers must ponder. My concepts. No ideas. Make them human. No. They don't know it's multiple people. Trained medical professionals. No, that's not true. I'd be more concerned about them stealing my personal info than my character designs. Well, you're not exactly gonna... Do you have your bank info memorized? Because they'd be getting it from your brain, not your phone. Do you have it memorized? Imagine you're a billionaire and you think about your bank information. I could do that. Screw it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the money-hungry one. They'll be the one who's just in it for the money. Imagine you're a murderer. Oops. I can make somebody, you know what, I'm doing that. Murderer? Perfect. I'll make it, it'll never be like, it'll never say that they're a murderer, but they'll be like really creepy and they'll make like some really murderer-y comments and stuff. That'll be really funny. Can that be used in a court to try them? No, it's a therapy thing. So, well, but no, if you tell your therapist that you murdered somebody, they have to tell the police, because that's like one of the two things. If they feel that someone else is in danger or that you are in danger, they have to break doctor-patient confidentiality. Therapist be snitching. No, only when you are a genuine danger to yourself or others. That's the line. That's the limit. Yeah, but how would they get tangible proof? Video recording. Visual evidence of it. It's just in their head. But it's being recorded. That's part... It's kind of like a VR headset that induces a dream state. That can be so you can record like from the VR headset. Maybe it's a fake memory. Entirely possible. I love and hate this concept. I know, right? Isn't it great? It makes you think, and not always in a good way. This really challenges what memories are exactly. What are they at the end of the day? What is truth? Bro, I have a terrible memory. Dude, same. That's why I'm not thinking about it too hard yet. My head would be so confusing. Dude, mine too. If somebody stepped into my head, the first thing that would happen was they would get a headache from all of the chaos that's happening in here all of the time. And then they wouldn't know what to do after that, I think. I think I would just go into an anxious spiral. That is a thing that happens in the story. Hopefully I do it justice. Okay. Danny has the mini golf dream. My head is just like an empty plane, just like in the Lego movie. Okay, that doesn't sound very confusing at all, though. That sounds like very simplistic. I don't want you in my brain. Get out. Well, then why did you sign up for the test group? Duh. Anyways. For the money. Well, yeah, that'll do it. It's only like... I forget how much it is. I didn't. They Squid Game. No, they don't Squid Game anybody. They're not Squid Gaming anybody. I had some weird dreams, though. I think the weirdest was when I met Sherlock Holmes in a garden and got eaten by a frog. That is a pretty weird dream. Did you die? To be fair, I was on meds at the time. That'll do it, yeah. Did you, though? Did you die? Were you digested? Posture. I wish I had the brain of a writer. I'll only be able to comprehend the visual stuff, but not create cool storylines. We gotta make a movie someday. Oh, that's in the works. That's in the works, don't you worry. No. No, I'm gonna leave that detail out. Because that might be a real life thing. There it is. I think I died because of the frog. I remember once I was dreaming I was swimming with sea turtles once. That was an awesome dream. That sounds great. I like colors. I also like colors.
Colors.
Hi.
Sorry, I was muting because I was well into Yu-Gi-Oh at this point.
That's fair.
Point in time.
We need this universe's version of Captain Crunch. Give me names. Give me name suggestions. What you guys got?
Admiral Chomp.
Captain Munch. Okay. Can we think of something alliterative? Mary's Munchers. Corporal Chocolate. Corporal General Giblets. No. Sergeant Surprise.
See, Captain Crunch. Thingy.
Commander Carnage. No, that sounds like an action hero. Sergeant Scoop. I like Sergeant Scoop. I like Sergeant Scoop a lot.
Sergeant Shredder, because it shreds the top of your mouth.
Well, no, it's not actually Captain Crunch. It's just like an alliterative name. I like Sergeant Scoop. I like Sergeant Scoop. I'm going against Sergeant Scoop.
There we go. You got it. Okay.
Oops. There we go. No, it wouldn't be crunch powers. Hang on. Lieutenant Loops. Oh, wait, I really like Lieutenant Loop, though. No, I'm doing Lieutenant Loop. I'm doing Lieutenant Loop. I'm doing Lieutenant Loop. I'm doing Lieutenant. That's not how you spell Lieutenant. And then instead of cereal magic, it's loot magic. Bingo! I love Lieutenant Loop. I'm sticking with Lieutenant Loop. Lieutenant Loop is fantastic. Elizabeth doesn't really need to ask that because they said it was a few nights ago. storing Lieutenant Loops in my brain as a future graphic design project. Donnelly, if you end up doing that, I will feature it as like a fake ad on the website that I'm going to be building for it. We'll have a Lieutenant Loop like fake advert that like pops up from time to time. It'll be so great. And then we won't have any actual ads. It'll just be all only ads from inside of the Dreamlock universe. Gotta make a Lieutenant Loops commercial. Ooh, that would be really nifty. Get some cheesy voiceover. I can voice act. I can do that.
That's... Oop.
No, that's too guesty. How would Daniel... Guys, new collaborative project just dropped. Fantastic. What would they say before they leave? Oh, they'll like stammer like, oh, that's it? Oh, okay, thanks. Bye. Danny is polite. We like Danny.
Okay, well that's...
Why is there a comma there? No, don't enable Markdown. I don't want that to be a thing. Do not enable Markdown for the love of the gods. In Discord, maybe. Here, no. Okay, alright. Now we gotta figure out what the heck Danny is wearing. I'm thinking yellow. What do I do for the end of Jack's one? Interesting. I forgot I included that little detail. Shoot. Oh no, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine. It's so fine. It's completely fine. What I have to do is I have to make a note up here somewhere. I have to make a note up here somewhere for pod 1. Because they all get recommended to the different pods. Pod 2. Pod 3. Pod 4. Guys, are Lieutenant Loops like Fruit Loops, or are they different? Are they a different flavor? They're more like Captain Crunch and Honey Nut Cheerios had a baby. That's my headcanon. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, why is Jax good for Pod 2? Clear recollection of dreams. I have to try and figure out what past me was doing. Flashbang, sorry. Why was Leslie good for her pod? Okay, pod 4 we can kind of make up. Kate is in pod 1. Interesting. Ah, flexible dreamscape. Okay, interesting. Pod 4 is unknown, which leaves pod 3. Right? Why is Mark good for pod 3? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Three is a number. You are so correct, Donnelly. Let's go with specific.
Let's equal to. Oh, okay.
And then pod 4. Does Leslie remember her dreams? I'm not in your brain. That's okay. You don't want to be here anyway. Trust me, it's not fun. Sometimes it's fun. Most of the time, no.
Yeah, I don't think it would be fun.
Is this one Leslie? Yeah, this one's Leslie. Ah, interesting. Doesn't dream often. Okay. Okay, got it. I don't know who these characters are. That's okay, you don't need to yet. I was kind of thinking peanut butter O's with different Fruitos, kind of like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Ooh, I like that. I like Waterside's idea better than I like my idea. I think we should go with Waterside's idea. I think that should be the thing. I think we should do like PB&J cereal. That sounds so much better than anything I could ever think of. Mad respect, Waterside. That is twice now that your idea has been like the thing that's like, okay, let's go with that. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So Danny is wearing one of my outfits from Animal Crossing, which is a yellow shirt with a white collar shirt underneath it. It has 2 white stripes, tan pants, and thick framed glasses.
Just get someone with that.
Hi, baby. Hi. Hello, sweetheart. I love you. Hi.
Blink. Boink
So,
and boink.
40 minutes to get you
I'm a
something.
tyrant.
Hi, baby. Here, hang on. Let me show you guys the baby. It's time for the baby. Here's the baby.
There's
Hi,
Shadow.
baby. Hello, baby. How are you, baby?
Hi, Shadow.
Hello, Shadow. How are you? Oh, pretty kitty. Hi.
Chat, can we get some shadow dance emojis in the chat?
Waterside is already on it. Thank you, Waterside. Hello, Shadow. How are you? Let's take a shadow break real quick.
Nope. Those shakes.
I love you. I love you so much. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Hello. What you looking at? Looking at the microphone? Do you have something you want to say to the people? Distraction, domination. Yep, I agree. Hi.
Destruction. Domination.
Oh, sweetheart.
Hmm.
Ooh, what's going on? Are you moving? Are you not moving? You're not moving. Okay.
When I had the dang materials in my graveyard.
Hi.
Sometimes I hate Yu-Gi-Oh.
I thought you were just gonna end on sometimes I hate you.
Well, that too.
I love you. I love you so much. I love you. Hi. Hi. Oh, there's a spot right there, huh?
I have a tuner and a synchro monster in my graveyard.
Well, then get him out, man. What are they doing hanging out in your graveyard? Unless they're goth kids.
It
That doesn't
wouldn't
make sense.
activate the effect.
Well, then activate it harder. I don't know, man. What do you want from me?
This is friggin' stupid. I'm done. Anyway.
Hey. You still have about 30 minutes until I get you more food. So if you're being really nice to me, you're gonna have to be really nice to me for 30 more minutes until I get you more food. Which I wouldn't be complaining about, but I just want to let you know. Although, you still have some food in your bowl, so I think you're just being nice to be nice, which is nice. I like that a lot. That makes my heart happy. Hi. Ooh, got a thing. Got a thing. There you go. What's up? You lie down? Okay. Well, not on the key. I need the keyboard. I need that. You are free to stay here. Oh, no purrs. Oh, pretty kitty. Chat, can you guys tell that I love this cat? I love this cat so much. I love this cat so much. She's so great. Hi. Big ol' sweetie pie. Hi. How are you? Oh, there's a pretty kitty. There you go. She likes chin scritches. I've found that. Okay. All that's left in order to complete this, I'm looking at it on a different screen. All that's left in order to complete this interview is Elizabeth describing the physical appearance of the subject and then making any verbal notes. I think Danny will meet the criteria for pod 1 or 3. Maybe, oh no, or maybe it would be 2 because of the non-conformity to reality. And that would make sense because Danny isn't an excellent candidate, while Kate is an excellent candidate because Kate's dream worlds don't make a whole lot of sense. I'm totally not jealous. I'm gonna make everybody jealous with this cat. It's gonna happen. I'm eventually, over the course of winter break, gonna bring her back to Minnesota and see how things happen. Totally not jealous that I don't have a cat to pet right now. Rip. Don't you have dogs? Your dogs would probably appreciate pets. Hi. You want something? You just want more pets? Okay. I don't have any pets. Oh, my bad. I must have misremembered. I apologize. Hi. I love you. Never had a dog. You imagine that? I must have, man. I'm sorry. Goodness, excuse me.
Yeah, I think streamer's tired.
A little. I wish, bro. I wish. That's fair. Okay. I'm just holding this cat now. Alright. I'm no longer holding this cat. Ooh, big ol' stretch. Big stretch. Hi. Ooh. There's something behind me. There is something behind me. What you looking at? You're looking right through me. Ooh. It's over there now. Oh, bye. Go after it. Go get it, girl. You got it. I miss having a cat, but my back sure does not miss having to change the litter box. That's totally fair. Where's my mouse? Oh, there's my mouse. Oh, weird. Okay, here we go. Okay. How does it work at the end of Jack's interview? Okay. Boops, boops. Boop, boop. Fish.
Ooh. Fish.
Fish. Yeah? Alright,
Yeah.
Chewie.
Why do you do that better than I can?
Because I've been a Star Wars nerd for longer than you.
That's scary. Ah. Anyway.
Under space neath. Sure, that's how that word works.
Under space neath? Is that what I just heard?
Yeah, you heard me. What was the jump scare? What happened? Under space neath. Yeah, you heard me. Across the chest? No, across the chest. The jump scare was your Wookiee noises. Did it do it again? Did it happen again? Did I do it again? My ears. Womp womp, gamer. Okay.
Yep. Dreamer, I don't mean to alarm you, but you may want to prep your volume because there's a Plague Doc Panda in this chat.
Oh, I don't need to worry about my volume. I need to worry about what Plague's volume is at. Hey, Plague.Panda, can you talk to me? How you doing?
Greetings.
Oh, see, it's perfect. It's so good.
The sultry sounds of...
I know, right?
Sultry sounds of the bass of Plague.Panda's voice. I am in love. Not, but wait. No, I didn't mean it like that.
Hey, no, there's many kinds of love, Awesome Bomb. It's okay. In love doesn't need to be romantic.
Yes.
What was the next thing? What was the next thing? Height. How tall is the person I'm basing Danny off of? Oh wait, facial features. Hair and glasses. Thick rimmed glasses. Short, black hair. They were approximately, let's say, 5'7". 5'7", and seem to be rather flexible in their dreaming capabilities. I believe they might make a good candidate for pod. Which pod number? Facial features. They have hair. Listen. It makes sense in my brain, and I'm the one writing it, so it's fine. Pod 1. 1. And recording. Okay, cool. All right. Ladies, gentlemen, all configurations of being. Hang on. Hold on. I spoke too soon. Boop. Boop. I'm going to prep the next one, but we don't have to do the next one tonight. We can do that later. No, ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth tonight yet? Crazy. Listen. You don't know me. Let me get the next template prepped. Do we want to do another one? We've already been streaming for like an hour-ish. I think probably more than an hour-ish. Probably a lot more than an hour-ish. Oh my gosh. What? Hang on a second. Hold on, Plague. Hold on. Give me 2 shakes of a space whale's tail. Okay. Hang on. That is 1, 2, 3 stocks. All at once. Dang. Look at you go, Plague. That, ladies and gentlemen, brings Plague.Panta into the 20-something stock club. Doesn't move his position, but he is now 3 stocks richer. Oh, whoops, I need to bring this back over here. Tres leches. I could go for I could go for some tres leches cake right now. I could really go for that right now. Oh, I could so go for that right now. How close is top 3? Close. It is Waterside with 27, Vi with 24, and Zoidbee with 23. Oh, I'm sorry. Donnelly is actually the one who is tied with you. It's 27, 24 and 24, Vi and Donnelly, and then Zoidbee with 23, and then Play with 21, and then the next closest is Lego with 9. That's the gap we got going on right now.
So when do we get dividends on these stocks?
You already do. You bought them for nothing, so you get nothing.
Oh, got it. Okay. Got it. Gotcha. I just want to make sure so I can put that in my portfolio.
There's an infinite number of stocks, which means there's infinite supply, so there's no demand, so they're free. That's how economy works. No, it's not, but they don't know that. It's fine. One percenter in my dreams, Donnelly. Do you know what I would do with that kind of money? I would solve so much world hunger. It would be insane. CEO of Tentacles, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream tonight? Welcome to the Labyrinth. I'm glad you made it. Thanks for trusting me with your community. How goes it? How goes things? How goes stuff and things and things and stuff? I might read my way through this one just to see if it sounds natural. Actually, wait, who's still here right now? Plague's still here, Awesome is still here. Plague, would you mind helping me out real quick?
Sure, what's up?
Do you have my stream pulled up at the moment?
Yes I do.
Would you be willing to help me play the other character and read through this script? I would be Danny, you would be Elizabeth.
I'd be Elizabeth.
Yes.
Okay, do I need a specific voice or?
No. This is not being recorded, except unless you like are counting the VOD. This is just to make sure that Danny sounds like a human being and not something else. You know, Elizabeth Afton. That was the inspiration for calling her Elizabeth, but shh, don't tell anybody. A lot more boring than usual. Rosie wasn't in the stream, so it was just me chilling in a game listening to Spotify. Honestly, that's not a bad stream though. That can be a very relaxed night. That can be exactly what folks need. All right.
Try and just me, but I do try and work on some voice acting. Friends have said I do have the voice for voice acting.
Nice. Blake, whenever you're ready.
And
You said Elizabeth, right?
Yeah, you're Elizabeth. You'll start us off.
Got it.
And then
Begin recording.
whenever you need me to scroll, let me know.
Got it. Begin recording. For security purposes, please state your full name.
Daniel Harris.
Do you have any nicknames? Anything you'd like to be called?
Folks call me Dandelion.
And your pronouns?
They, them, please.
What excites you most about this test group?
I'd like to be able to visualize things better. I'm a game dev, so I'm always coming up with character concepts in my head, but I can never quite see them clearly. I go to start modeling them, and I always get stuck.
You develop video games?
I'm working on it. I've released a couple of projects, but nothing too big or fancy. A visual novel here, small horror thing there, you know?
I see. Well, I wish you luck on your endeavors.
Thank you.
What about this test group scares you the most?
Well, this may sound a bit selfish, but I don't want people stealing my ideas. If I can picture character concepts easily, whoever is connected to me can see it too, right?
Alright, go ahead and
Give us a scroll.
scroll it down.
We're gonna scroll on down.
you made a good scroll.
Give it a good scroll. Oh, I gotta wait for stream to catch up. Ah! Come on, stream, you can do it. Come on,
Yes.
stream!
There it is.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yes, but I can assure you that will not be an issue. Describe the last clear dream you remember having. Clear as in you remember many details. It's not just a blur.
Hang on. Let me correct that line.
Okay.
You don't have to say it again. I just want this to not be the same cookie cutter thing every single time. Ah, okay. I guess there was one I had a few nights ago. Would that count?
That would be perfect.
All right. Well, I was at a mini golf place, which was already weird because I've never been to a mini golf place. But it got even weirder because I realized I was playing against Lieutenant Loop.
The cereal mascot?
Yeah, that guy. He was losing and he was not happy about it. So he used okay, this sounds really stupid, but he used loot magic to shrink me into a golf ball and then used a giant spoon to hit me into the hole.
Interesting. You said you had this dream a few nights ago?
I'm gonna scroll.
Okay.
Yeah. There is an I'm gonna it. They are not confident, but that's okay. Yeah, sometime in the past week, I think.
Wonderful. Thank you. You're free to go.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Oh, well, that was easier than I thought it'd be. Thanks.
Have a lovely day.
You don't have to read the last part if you don't want to. That is perfect, thank you.
Subject wore a white collared shirt underneath a yellow sweater with 2 white stripes across the chest, khakis, yellow sneakers, thick rimmed glasses. It's gone.
Okay, it's coming back in a sec. They had yellow black hair. They had it's gone.
If you want, I can take this one, Plague Duck.
No, let's just end it there. That was perfect. That was too good. That was too good.
Subject for oh, it's gone.
Okay.
Oh,
That was very silly.
I
Random
think-
guy did join at the end and give me a follow, so hey, at least there's that. Oh, nice. Nicely done, CEO. New issue though, I have no idea what to stream now. You should find. Hey, Vi, are you still here? Because Vi knows plenty of free, I think, visual novels that are pretty cool, pretty decent. So if you like visual novels, Vi's your gal.
Or if you wish for aid on potentially doing something in the realm of, I don't know where I'm going with this.
All right. Okay.
Sorry, CEO. I don't know where I was going with that.
Train of thought was derailed as it left the station.
Yes. I had too much weight. I had too much weight with the cars.
Let me replace the subject super quick. Let me fix the template because that's not supposed to happen. Hang on, let's do this. Then who's next? Is it Sally? I think it's Sally. It is Sally. Okay. Sally Reynolds. If you get that reference, you're amazing.
It's okay, don't worry. My only idea for now is dragging 2 of my mods into either Don't Starve Together or Lethal Company.
Ooh, both of those are excellent ideas.
I love that idea.
I
That
love
is amazing.
both of those ideas. I would be so delighted to raid into both of those ideas.
Whoop whoop. Man, I need to. It's been a month, according to Twitch, since I've streamed.
What's stopping you from getting back into streaming?
Just my schedule, really. Let's see. Right now, I'm doing school. I bowl 2 nights a week, and then I coach soccer 2 nights a week, and then I have games on Saturdays. Needless to say, it's a clusterfuck.
Fair enough.
But I know what I must do now. I have. Sky, you've beaten FNAF 3 Aggressive Nightmare Mode, correct?
Yes.
Do you have any advice?
When spring traps comes to your door, beg. That's what won it for me. That's how I won. Springtrap came to my door and I said, please! And he was like, okay. I dragged my 3rd mod, but that loser affection, it shares a time zone with me and actually has the light, so we can't really stay up until 1:30 a.m. Honestly, though, that's totally fair. I respect the fact that you are respecting the fact that he has a life. Chat, how do we feel about stopping there? Because we've been streaming for, I think, 2.5 hours? Oh no, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 12 minutes, almost on the dot. And we actually have gotten a script done. which is more than I can say for all of the time that I've spent on these when I haven't been streaming. So there is that. Ooh, Labyrinth stock, Labyrinth stock, Labyrinth stock. Let me get that stock updated for you. Waterside, you are getting dangerously close to the 30 stocks area. How are you feeling? Oh, my word. I'm making an executive decision. Let's at least stop writing for tonight. We've written a script. We have done what we set out to do. Sally's script will be the goal for the next Saturday. Well, that's what we'll do. Third mod is wifey. Oh, that's adorable. So I'm not going to torture him. That's fair. Other two mods are Australian and Canadian. Ah, I see. Just
But
chugging
what
along.
part of Canada?
The Canadian part of Canada, obviously.
There's different provinces with different time zones.
But they're all Canadian.
That is true.
Exactly.
That is exactly true.
This has been a delightful stream. This has been really nice. Thank you guys for helping me be creative. I would not have come up with Lieutenant Loops if it hadn't been for the fact that I streamed this tonight. Thank you guys so much. Who's streaming? Zion's streaming, Lortaco is streaming. Lupo is streaming. Interesting.
I've raided into Lugo a few times.
Yeah. Thank you for the stream, even if I did join at the end. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here. Chat, do we want to raid into somebody that we know, or do we want to raid into somebody that we don't, who's on, like, the path to affiliate? What are we thinking?
Let's pull out the classic raid to affiliate.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, what am I saying? That's the story. That's the Saturday tradition, is we do that. What am I even saying? Yes, thank you. Let's do that. That's the thing that we're going to do. Let me come over here and we'll do the thing. Do what you choose. Be as you are. I don't know why that was the first thought that came to my head. Let's check path to affiliate first. Let's see what's going on over here. Interesting. Sea of Thieves, Remnant Records, Dale and Dawson, Dark Age of Camelot. That's a game I've not heard of. Red Dead Redemption, The First Descendant, Legend of Zelda. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2. This is not Sea of Friends. Sea of Thieves, Civilization 6, Arma 3, Destiny 2. We're not raiding into Destiny 2.
Why not?
Or wait, never mind. I'm thinking of something completely different. Destiny 2 is not on the blacklist.
What?
I came up with a blacklist for these raids. We won't raid into Call of Duty. We won't raid into League of Legends. We won't raid into Fortnite, and we won't raid into something else that I can't remember.
Toxic communities, and I forgot how loud that is in my earphones. Holy
Overwatch.
crap!
That was it. Unless it's Kit or Jinx, we won't raid into Overwatch, or Augustine, or Ziona. Unless it's like people who I know who don't play Overwatch Toxic, we won't raid into Overwatch.
Okay.
Let me check Road to Affiliate real quick, just to see what's going on. Because that's Path to Affiliate. Let's check Road to Affiliate. World of Warcraft, Railbound. You look interesting.
Where'd you start, you sucker?
Diablo, War Thunder. Oh, Valorant as well. We're not going to do Valorant. Fallout New Vegas, Minecraft, Final Fantasy. see, or Apex. I really had to write down this blacklist at some point.
Oh, great. Well, chat, I might be cooked.
Oh?
Over a fire?
I might be boiled.
Well, yes, technically over fire. No, where'd you go? Chat, I don't know where he went.
Person. I like this person. I like this one. Hang on, let me listen to their voice really quick.
Great.
Speak, streamer. Please, I beg. Actually, you don't even need to speak because I like this soundtrack, so we're gonna go with that. All right, I'm undeafening. Okay. All right, I know who we're rating. We are going to be rating a streamer called Rakdoggo.
Rack.
Oh, their voice is adorable. Oh, this is perfect. This is so great. This is so great.
Nope.
All right, okay. This is who we're rating. This is what we're doing. So let's get that raid started. CEO, you're adorable. Okay, we raid, we search for Rakdoggo. Playing Railbound, which seems to be a delightfully cozy little matching game. So, I'm actually going to head out of the shareholders chat. So, Plague, Donnelly, Awesome Bomb, earlier Vi, and I think someone else who joined. Thank you guys all for joining the shareholders VC and keeping me company while we did some writing. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are so great. Love you guys to bits.
Was a pleasure.
Thank you for the giggles.
I depart. Much love. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. I was like, I gotta wait for the Donnelly quack. It's gotta happen. Okay. Love you guys. See you later. Bye. Okay. All right. Let me go over here and do this and get the raid started. All right. Let's see if I can get this all in one go this time. Chat. Y'all know what to do. Lurk for as long as you can. Toss a follow if you feel so inclined. And until time brings us together again, stay safe, Wanderers. Much love to you and yours. Thank you guys so much for coming, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I basically had that. We're calling that a win. We win these, boys. Love you guys to bits. See you later. Bit.